So the Lakers win the tip. We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. So on the floor for Denver, Gallinari sits outside at 3 with Fareed at the 4. Harris is out there with Moutier. Bryant's shot is off.
Really was a slow start for Gallinari last season. Took him a while to get back to speed after missing all of the 2013-14 season with that torn ACL.
Now here's Fareed. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. 5 on the clock. Moutier with the basket.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Gallinari did get better and better over time, and he improved. He started to get back to his former self near the end of the season.
Yeah, had that huge 47-point explosion towards the end of last season. And listen, he's still a young guy and hopefully can continue to build after his injury woes.
Now here is Harris, following the shot by Roy Hibbert. Harris dishes to Gallinari, and it's going to be a 3-second call. Here's Russell, 9 points last game out. Dishes it to Randall. Here's Clarkson. And again, the Lakers no good. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Gallinari passes to Moutier. Harris kicks to Moutier. And he banks in the layup. The Lakers have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
I got to find something, you're right.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
On defense, the Lakers. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
And really complete control of that game. If you recall, guys, they made sure they didn't have to sweat that one out down the stretch.
They didn't make any mistakes, kept everything tight, and coasted to the finish line. Stupendous. I love that word. Save that one. The word and the jam. I want to see it again.
Just beautiful.
That's one of those alley-oops upside your head right there. And a lot of teams are looking for coaches that embrace analytics and look at data-driven approaches. Coach Scott is not one of those guys. He's an old-school coach who goes with his own perception. Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
Now, here's Moutier. He's coming off a 25-point game against Portland. Fareed setting the pick for Gallinari. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
Great job of utilizing that screen and finding space to knock down the jumper. Good basketball.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Earlier, I spoke with Mike Malone. They'll be up against one of the true giants of the league in Roy Hibbert, and he talked about how impressed he is with Hibbert's dedication to improving his game, saying he's gotten better year after year, and now is one of the guys you have to account for really at both ends of the floor. Defensively, you've got to get low and try to root him out of the paint. And then on offense, we'll probably look to put him in pick and rolls to test his mobility. Seems like a smart strategy, guys. We'll see how they do.
Thank you, Doris. And Denver has possession, following the three-pointer by Kobe Bryant. Here's Barton. He's guarded by Williams. 5 to shoot. They get it back. Los Angeles leading by 3. Here's Bryant. Rebounded by Wilson Chandler. For Denver, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Feeds to Moutier. He kicks to Gallinari. The three-pointer off the mark. Out to the right wing. Bass dishes to Kobe. The three. Got it off in time, but it's no good. Kobe Bryant dealing with the wear and tear of decades in the league.
Well, you have to make adjustments.
Well, at Kobe's age, and with the 2 years worth of injuries, is coming back for him just a matter of great adjustments? Or is that another way of saying he has to limit everyone's this expectation, including his own.
You know what? When it comes to Kobe Bryant, history has shown that the normal rules just don't apply. I think it's the rest of the league that's going to have to adjust to a well-rested and still very lethal Black Mamba.
And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
I just like the way they're getting out in the open floor, taking advantage of all those fast break chances here early on.
I agree with you, Greg. I mean, they can run, and they've done a good job filling the lanes in transition.
On the floor for Denver as we get going here in the second quarter. DJ Augustine out there with Will Barton. Then it's Wilson Chandler. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Arthur in at the four-man position. Augustine passes to Arthur. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Lakers leading by 4. Here's Randall. Left side, Nance. There's the dish to Clarkson. Now the feed to Randall. Puts up a 3. No good. Now Denver takes it the other way. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
Yeah, major problems at the charity stripe in that game. They just could not convert their free throws.
And that makes it hard to win, especially on the road. You get a chorus of about 20,000 yelling at you every time you put one off the rim. So that's got to wear on you. You know, when I think of Wilson Chandler, what comes to mind is supreme athleticism. He can throw it down with the best of them, and yet he's still working on the other areas of his game to be more well-rounded.
Russell, he's checked in for the Lakers. Gary Harris, he's checked in for Denver. Hibbert with the screen. Russell kicks to Hibbert. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That one is on Arthur. You know, back to Wilson Chandler, he's somewhat of a wild card. One of the few guys to go overseas. Remember, Greg, during that NBA lockout in 2011, he signed to play for China and didn't negotiate an out clause when he signed.
Yeah, and truth is, Chandler's one of those guys who can give you some solid minutes, but you hope at some point that he gets serious and commits to reaching his full potential.
And it's Harris off the drive, and that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Williams kicks to Russell. Picked by Williams. Pass, dishes to Nance. He's looking for Williams and finds him. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Williams has got his first 2 points.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Yeah, and it should help them increase their separation here. I mean, this has been an impressive offensive output.
Fast break, the Lakers. Nance, no good. There's 57 seconds left in the first half of basketball. To the middle, here's Jokic. Here's Fareed. And count it, 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Laverne, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Alinari comes in for Jakar Sampson.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
A chance at a 2 for 1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Moutier with the ball. Russell's there. Nance with some nice D. Los Angeles leading by 5. The drive by Russell. And the call will be against Emmanuel Moutier.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Bryant with it. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. 6 to shoot. Here's pass. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. 12 seconds left to play in the first half. Now, Moutier. Fareed, a screen on Russell. Here's Moutier. And so we wrap up the first half. Lakers lead by...
Kevin, thank you. Roy, I know you have just a couple seconds, but in a nutshell, what's going to be your...
13.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Your safety is our #1 concern. In the event of emergency evacuation of Staples Center, please walk.
Welcome back, folks. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. We're going to break down the first half action for you. A competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. Their largest deficit of the period was just 4 points. They were right there within shouting distance the entire time. And taking a look at the Lakers, Shaq, what'd you think?
The field goal percentage was off the Chisnarts, Ernie. Let me rewind it. The field goal.
And that's it for halftime as the second half is just about to get underway. See you after the game.
Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. Kobe Bryant really making a difference here.
And even though the defensive pressure and attention was squarely on him in that first half, yet he's still able to be the most effective player on the floor.
But for him, Greg, it's nothing out of the ordinary. I mean, we don't expect anything less, and I bet he has even more in store for us during the stretch run.
Kobe and Randall, the forward duo. Russell is out there with Jordan Clarkson. And it's Hibbert in at the 5. That's Byron Scott's 5 as we get into the second half. Moutier, the stupendous finish in traffic. Moutier's got the first points to start out the third quarter for Denver. Randall passes to Hibbert. It's stolen. Harris against Russell. Pass to Jokic. There's the pick. He feeds it to Gallinari. Down low. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down to just 3 on the basket from Jokic.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And Bryant kicks to Hibbert. Back to Bryant. Just 5 to shoot. Releases. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Bryant's got 9 points. The Nuggets trail by 5. Last season, Kobe with some thoughts on the development of U.S. players last season. Felt that the AAU system, Clark, was problematic.
And I would not disagree specifically in this regard. Too much focus on playing games and winning versus skill development.
All right, that was your Laker girls. Make some noise, fans.
Here's Barton. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Here we go, one-on-one. Out to Kobe. Launches it. That doesn't go in either for Kobe. For Denver, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Steps back and fires. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Barton.
And the D just a step slow, reacting to the step back.
Hibbert dishes to Randall. Beyond the arc. Kobe can't get that one to fall. Nuggets have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Gallinari passes to Chandler. Here's Nurkic. No good with the layup. Lakers leading by 3. Now the Lakers on the break. And here they go. Clarkson kicks to Bryant. Here's Burgess, guarded by Augustine. Passes it to Randall. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lakers passing it around. Here's Clarkson. And he gets it to go. Clarkson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Augustine dishes to Nurkic. Wide open. Augustine, no luck.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And now it's an 8-point Laker lead.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Right at the free throw line. A nice shot by Gallinari.
Let's go.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Out to the right wing. Randall kicks to Bryant. Shot clock at 5. Nurkic with the steal. Augustine. Can't hit. We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter. Lakers leading by 6. Taking a look at the Nuggets. We've got Moutier. Kenneth Faried is out there with Laverne. Then there's Harris. And it's Sampson in at the 3. There's Williams with the 3, and he gets it to go. Williams has got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Los Angeles. The Nuggets shooting 43% from the field. Harris outside. Kicks it to Moutier. Inside. And Faried the bucket on the assist for Moutier.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
Stolen. Tipped away. And it's sent back by Russell. They retain possession. 5 on the clock. Moutier pass to Laverne. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate.
Yeah, exactly. It sure is. Plenty of second opportunities. 8 of their last 10 points from the paint, but the defense still continues to back away and not show any aggressiveness.
Right side, Williams. The 3. Shot is off. The Nuggets trail by 5. And there's the pass to Sampson from 12 feet out. The Lakers with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Moutier dishes to Faried. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Kid, you ready?
Faried's got 4 points this quarter. Lakers leading by 3. Williams kicks to Nance. Outside Williams. Over to the wing. The drive by Russell. And it's good. And the Lakers lead by 5.
Nuggets call timeout.
Denver calls timeout. They're behind by 5. And there's 1:45 left in the game. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
During that break, Coach Mike Malone had some words for his team. With a deficit as we approach the final buzzer, he stayed upbeat, saying, listen, we can battle back, fellas. Just stay with me. I need all-out effort here, and we can bring it home. Fellas?
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And you know what? Just a little too much heat on that pass for him to come up with the steal.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, that was going to be a tough catch for either one of them.
1:32 left in the fourth quarter. And it's Harris off the drive. Rebounded by Clarkson.
And trying to come up with the highlight reel finish Somebody forgot to finish it.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play.
Good game for Kobe. 13 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
And when it's all said and done, I got a sneaky suspicion he's going to have a few more.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. They trail by 6. 1:15 left here in the fourth quarter. Jumper off the screen. The shot is off.
And that's a well-contested shot.
Well, we've seen him before. He does not allow you to just get easy baskets. He's always going to make you work for it.
The Nuggets have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting at even 50% from the field. Puts the move on. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball. It's going to take something special for them to come back now.
Well, I would say something special and some luck as well, or good fortune, however you want to phrase it.
And that one's good, Jokic.
That was a nice finish to an excellent possession.
A chance here to possibly put it out of reach.
This is when you really need to maintain your focus.
Fellas, that two-hand monster slam was vicious.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean anyone, that could have stopped him on that one.
I tell you what, I'm glad they didn't try, because somebody might have got their feelings hurt. Really just continuing to increase the lead. This one should be easy for the rest of the way.
Yeah, and you know, Greg, at this late stage, a lead like that, it has a team really feeling quite good about itself, and deservedly so.
13 feet away, and another miss by Denver. A basket here would push their lead to double digits.
Boy, they're fully in control, looking that way anyway.
And he gets it to go.
Well, if it wasn't out of reach, it is now, thanks to that last little spurt.
And why put the brakes on now? I just say keep on letting it fly.
Moutier with the basket.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Kobe, that's for 2. Count it.
And just a terrific job of taking care of business in front of the home fans.
And, Greg, those fans had a hand in the win. I mean, they gave this team a big lift throughout the game. I thought there was great energy in the building.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
Well, you know, it makes a big difference. I mean, you never felt like they had any doubt that they'd come out on top.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by.
Kobe, tell us.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here, so is Shaquille O'Neal. Time now for some highlights as we take a look at our Jordan player of the game. He was the steady and reliable hand throughout the game tonight, stepping into more of a leadership role in this performance tonight.
He was dead on from the field tonight, guys. I'd call his performance economical because there was no wasted opportunities. He took advantage of every good look he got. I mean, everything he put up was going in.
Things haven't been pretty for them lately, but his performance in this win is definitely a step in the right direction. He wanted this one badly. You could tell that right off the bat. He put his game into another gear and was playing angry tonight, fellas.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening.